welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm fixing the screen in a second. Boop. There we go. And boom. We got the Storm and the Stallions. Orlando Storm versus the Birmingham Stallions. All right. That is working. Good to go. Silent Hawk, welcome in. Didn't see you. Giants fan is here. We also have the Bird Watcher showing up and showing out. The purple side is again got toggled off, and I can't turn it back on. So something's weird. Something weird is going on with the purple side. I don't understand what's going on. That's twice in the last 2 days that one of them shut down. So weird. What up, Gordon? Go Stallions, go! Yeah. Giddy up. So let's see if the Stallions can get the win against the undefeated Storm today. I still have a little bit of chili to finish, so don't mind me as we are about to start up, because we got a triple header. We have the NHL playoffs after this, the Penguins and the Flyers. But welcome in. The Battlehawks couldn't get the win at the end of regulation. Got the right hoodie on now. I took my Battlehawks hoodie on and put on my Stallions hoodie. I put on more socks. Got my blankets. Another shirt to stay warm. Thanks a lot, spring. The temperature's going out of control. So the Stallions really need this. They're 1-2 on the season. So, all right. Matt Golden, gotta have a good day to win this. Nom. I haven't had Wendy's chili in a while. I put 3 hot sauce packets into this bad boy. 3. I haven't had the chili in a while. It's nowhere near as good as mine, but it's one of the best chilies at any of the fast food places or restaurants, basically. Jack Plummer, the undefeated quarterback for the Orlando Storm. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's that great. But, anyways, chili is the perfect snow weather since we got some snow yesterday. There's some snow on the ground out here in Colorado. At least I didn't have to drive in it, but still a little ridiculous. Probably have to make more tea in a little while. The chili will hold me over for a little while. Staying warm in this 52-degree weather. Thanks to the subs, people. Just keep subbing. Triple header for the Rhino as we get closer and closer to 8,000 subscribers. Join the Rhino Nation. That's right, buddy. That is right. I don't know why the purple side's not going, but we should have the green side going. Let me make sure that should be going. Don't get much on the green side, but we'll give it a whirl anyway. Let me not message on that side because that is where it messes up on my stream. I messed up my beanie when I took it off. There we go. We're good-ish. Welcome in. Almost game time, people. Almost game time. Probably about 3 minutes till kickoff. 3 minutes. All right. Game 2 of the triple header. Birmingham, is he talking to McCarron? Talking to McCarron. Saying so thankful for him. Oh, that was Holtz. Skip Holtz. So happy for him. So, not thankful, happy. Won 3 of the 4 titles in his 4 seasons. Skip Holtz. And now they're talking to Coach McCarron. Jenny Taft. Anybody know anything about her? Yeah, me neither. First season as the Stallions head coach, 1 and 2. 3-time national champion quarterback at Alabama. Alabama. That's right, Anthony Becht, the coach of the Orlando Storm. All right, let me adjust the screen. It's just about kickoff time. A little bit too big. Let's see. There we go. Let's go a little bit higher up. And boom. Screen is good, and it's kickoff time. Bam! Touchback on the kickoff. Bum, 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 bum. Minnesota's up 27-20 over the Nuggets. What in the world is happening? We'll stay tuned on that as well. All right, Jack Plummer coming out there for the Storm. All right, Orlando Storm in the white jerseys with the purple numbers. Trips down low as they're going left to right. Running back Corbin goes to the right side of Plummer. And on the run option, he keeps it. Plummer goes for 4. All right. So, not bad. And then they got their names in orange with orange trim around the shoulders and arms. And the Stallions rocking their Stallions colors because that is what the Stallions do. They got their maroon tops and gold pants and maroon socks. Love it. All right, at the 44-yard line, here we go. Under center, Jack to the Plummer. And drops back the pass, looking, throws over the middle, and it's at his feet, incomplete. Trying to get it to Bowman, the tight end. Looks cold there. It's cold over here, man. My heat is not going on in my apartment. And they didn't come by yet. Uh-oh. 180, 3rd and 5, pressure, rolling to the right, Plummer, throws it out of bounds, incomplete. My apologies, people. And a 3 and out, Lions shutting down the Storm. Nice. All right. 3 and out by the undefeated Storm. Well done. What up, Scotty? And the Hawkins. And Judy is back. And punts it away from the 34. Boom. Backing him up to the 5. We're trying to get right to left past the 15. Taken down to the 19-yard line. That guy, what up, that guy? Wendy's Chili. Hambone Jones. Yep, I had to finish that up. I need to keep me warm. Hopefully the chili keeps me warm in my apartment. The fireplace going. We're at like 50 degrees. 50 degrees! Nonsense. I like it cold, but we like a good, 60 to 65, not 50. All right, so the Stallions going right to the left at the 20. Motion goes back up top. Hands it off through the middle. Not much there on that run. McFarland, number 5 on the carry. Yeet to the high, guy. Players to watch, Mickens and Jordan Thomas for the Stallions. Got to watch out for the edge rusher Banks and the linebacker Beckett, number 11. All right. Here we go with the 21. Corral throws it up top, little high, but goes up and gets it. Bang! Coming down with it. Gets about 5 yards on that reception. Going high to Daywood Davis. Davis. All right. Easy completion. That was a bad throw there by the Golden Corral. So 3rd and 4. At the 26er, got to get to the 30. Shotgun, rushing 4, plenty of time. Corral deflected, incomplete. Too much pressure, tries to bounce to the outside, can't do it, can't get it. And Stallions go 3 and out and off the punt. Punt it up. All right, we are 196 subs away from 8K. 8,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Let's check in. The Hurricanes got a goal. They're up 1-0 over the Senators in the playoffs. And the Cavaliers held on to beat the Raptors game 1. And the Timberwolves up by 8 over the Nuggets at the bottom of the first. Boom, punts away. The kicker gets smashed down, and it bounces inside the 30 to 25, returning to the 35, 43-yard line, and out of bounds by rolling. But the punter got pushed down. And Rodman, instead of running into the kicker, running into the kicker should be enough for a first down. Bang! 5 yards and a firsty. There it is. They went punt block. 3 Storm defenders there, and 2 of them crash into Wadman. And down he goes. Running to the kicker it is. First down, Birmingham. Looks like half the crowd is filled out there. Maybe 2/3 on the sides, but the end zones are halfway filled. Go Stallions, go. What up, Greg, on the green side? Here we go. Hands it off up the middle. Finding a little bit of room for 5. Not bad. Who's that, Connor? No, sorry, that was McFarland on the carry. McFarland. Couldn't tell the jersey number. But McFarland for 5er. All right, 2nd and 5. And looking, throws it down low, hits his man at the 40. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Stallions. Deion Kane with the reception. He's got 11 catches on the season for the Deion Kane. Not bad. That guy's a beast. One of the better spring wide receivers for sure. The Colts even drafted him. Keep saying that. And runs it and gobbled up. Loses a yard. It'll be 4th and 2. Oh man, a TFL. Beckett coming through. The linebacker I mentioned before, smashing him down. Smashing him. Smash him, smash him, smash him. Thanks for the subs, people. Just keep subbing, just keep subbing. Yeah, the offense coordinator, they keep talking about Siski. Tyler Siski. He's shaky. All right, so they still have to punt. And they're going to play return on this one. No pressure. And returning it from the 15. Jukes the first defender and taken down at the 20. Not much there on the return there by Roland. And Jack Plummer coming back out there for round number 2. The Nuggets better get in the zone. Losing. They're down by 10 to the Timberwolves. That's disgusting. McDaniels has 10 for the Timberwolves. McDaniels. Randall's got 2. DiVincenzo's got 6. Edwards got 5. But the Nuggets are down by 10. Cameron Johnson 1 for 4 from 3. Why is that guy chucking them up? Gordon 0 for 2 from 3. Jokic is 1 for 2 from 3. He's got 3 points. CB for 5. Jamal Murray 3. That was a weak first quarter. That was a bad first quarter for the Nuggets. But sometimes they take a while to get cruising, so don't panic yet. But being down by 10, a little weird. The Nuggets got to get their poop together. Maybe they need some mudslides, might be. Give them some mudslides. Joker needs to stop being a baby and get his poop together. Why is he being a baby? I'm not watching the game, but down by 10 is a mess. Not a fan. Not a fan. All right. Game 2 of 3 of the Rising Rhino tripleheader. We got 30 votes in the poll. Let's keep going. Just keep voting. Just keep voting. Just keep voting. Joker got smacked in the nose really hard. Probably didn't even get the foul call. Yeah, he always gets beat down. Like, they destroy Joker. He just gets... You see his arms are always clawed. He's getting banged around and doesn't get the calls. Let me see. All right. Smacked in the nose and really upset him, but he lost control of his rhythm. All right, here we go from the 20. In the shotgun, hands it up through the middle, bang! Gets a yard or 2. Not much there on that one. He's got to settle down. Yeah, they could definitely still win this, Mike P. Got to get him settled down. Man. All right, here we go from the 22, 2nd and 8. Palmer in the shotgun. Sub it up. That's right, Mike. Appreciate you. Takes the handoff, slant over the middle, contested catch and complete. Goodrich says, huzzah! Goodrich coming through. Man, he was going up top to the Badger, but crushed. 20 likes and beyond. Let's go. $180. Orlando and the blitzing 5 guys. Watch out. Not the restaurant. Rolling to the outside. Avoids the pressure. Throwing it deep. Hits his man at the 54-yard line. Wow. Impressive there by Jack Plummer. And that time he hits Badger. Freaking Badger. Wow. That was huge. They blitz him. Steps up. Goes to the left. Sets up and makes a nice throw on the money. Wow. Well done. Well done, Plummer. Hands it off, breaking tackles, and turns it into a 4 on that scamper. La 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 la. All right, from the 38, second sixer, under center. And hands it off up top, Corbin, nothing. All right, so they're inside the Stallions' territory, so no more punting for them. The Nuggets are a great team. They better find a way to win this one. They better find a way to win this one. That's all I know, Mike. All right, they're at the 38, which is a 55, 56-yard field goal at the moment. And takes the snap. Plummer looking. Dumps it off down low, has a block in front. To the 35, first down, 30 out of bounds to the 29. Got him, Corbin doing it. A designed screen pass with the blocker in front. That worked. Nice, nice, nice. All right. At the 30-yard line, rock and roll. Plummer under center yet again. Single back. And motion going up top is rolling. Hands it off on the jet sweep. Cutting back to the middle. Gets his helmet ripped off. That's going to be 15. Oh, baby. 1 yard plus 15 after the Ritz. Ha. Crazy. Let's see it again. Oh, he ripped it from underneath. Like Mission Impossible when they rip off their mask and reveal that it is Tom Cruise. How about that? He's everybody. But 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. The Storm are rolling. You just can't do that, they said. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Thanks. Thanks, Guy. Kevin Kugler and Devin Gardner with the great insights. You're welcome. 5.5 left in the first. Plummer's 2 for 5, 44 yards through the air. All right. At the 50, just inside the 15. Under center yet again. Orlando set. Hands it up to the middle. Steins. Oh, he finds a crease and drive inside the 10 to the 8. Stewart on the run. And run to the outside spin maneuver. Only gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Storm. They got to get to the 5-er. Here we go. Here we go. H orbit. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people with their shirts off at the stadium, pounding on the sideline, whatever you want to call that, the edge of the stands, if you will. And, oh, it's a design sneak. Following his blocks right up the middle for 4 and a first down by the Plumber. Doing work. Doing work. Defense. Not going to happen. The Stallions in trouble. First and goal for the Storm. 10 plays, 77 yards in this drive, 5.5 minutes long. As we're nearing the end of the first, this game is going to go quick. Ooh, they got crisscrosses over the middle, trying to get the pick play on the defenders to smash into each other. And nope, he hands out through the middle, grinding to the 2. Not much room there by Trey Stewart. Oh, baby. 35 votes. Just keep voting. Just keep voting. And make sure you're hitting the little hearts. All the chat, all the interactions. How about the channel? The more chatting, the more interactions, the better. All right, second and goal. They're doing the crossers again. Maybe another handoff through the middle. And no, flash and fake. Looking. He's got time. Backpedaling. Going to the right. Pointing downfield. Dumps it off the hands. And a diving incompletion. What the heck happened there? It'll be third and goal for the Storm. Wow. Seems like I'm a few seconds behind. Got to check to see if I'm live. La 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 la. Boom. Off the hands. Womp womp. Had a chance to be a touchdown if he hangs on. But third and goal. Motion Camper. Looking. Got time. Slant over the middle. And a button hook over the middle. Got him. It's Camper for the touchdown. Oh, baby. Camper. Camping out at the goal line. Making the grab. Getting the touchdown. Bang, bang, bang. And the Storm are up 6-0. Bang. Crazy. 6-0. Storming it. All right, extra point will make this 7-0. 2 minutes left in the first. They blow it dead. I don't know why. And they're talking to the Zebras, A.J. McCarron. Oh, it's a super challenge? The set should have been a delayed game. It went to 0 before the snap. Oh, we can't challenge it. They're saying they can't challenge it, Mike Pereira. Whew. Each team allowed 1 challenge per game. No additional challenges allowed. May challenge any live ball on-field ruling, including fouls or potential fouls. But only 1. Why only 1? Should be 1 per half. Alright, extra point coming. And snap, hold, kick, bangs it through. It's 7-0. 7-0 Storm. I'll be back in a moment. Un momento, por favor. Freaking Battlehawks, man. I only play in the fourth quarter, apparently. Not enough this week to get the win. Not enough. Alright. Maybe the Storm really are this good. Maybe, maybe, maybe. All right. All right, returning it. Oh, he fumbles it. The ball is still loose at the 15. Kane scoops it up, running backwards to the 10. Back down to the 5. Where the heck are the Stallions going? That is just bonkers. Bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. And they're talking to Jack Plummer on the sideline after his touchdown pass. 7 touchdowns, 1 pick. Look at this guy. Watch out for the Plummer. All right. So the Stallions have their own 7 going right to left. And fakes a handoff, throws it over the middle to the 11, taken down at the 12. Davis on the reception. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Spike that like. Spike that like. What up, Vince? Yeah, yeah. Vince in the building. All right, the Stallions are -2.5 to start the game. Interesting. Pressure, avoids the pressure. Corral throws it over the middle, nearly intercepted by Powell. Bad pass there by the Golden Corral. Nice stepping up in the pocket, but delivers an inaccurate throw, dangerous throw, in the direction of Mickens. Womp, womp, womp. Face mask. Face mask on the offense. What? Oh, was Jordan Thomas with the face mask? Jordan Thomas. He was blocking on the left side. Off the shoulder, goes to the face mask, Oh, and his glove got stuck in the visor for the face mask. Ha! Jordan Thomas. And we're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Storm up 7-0. Second 11 at their own 6. And hands up through the middle. Bang! First down and more to the 21. Chopped down. Ooh. That would have been a sweet run to the house if McFarland was able to stay on his feet. He had one more man to beat. Then he could have been gonzo. Holy crap. What's a good word, Vince? Glad to see you. Glad to have you. I think I have to adjust the purple side, reset it because it's messing up. Throws over the middle, bang, first down, spin maneuver, whoop, got him, out to the 42, Mickens, yeah, that was a sweet catch and spin maneuver with the quickness. And that's how we end the first quarter. 1 down, 3 to go. Go, Mickens, go. What up, Rick? Let's go Storm as they're up 7-0. Today feels like Sunday, but it's a Saturday. I like this whole 3-day weekend thing. I should do it more often. What up, Sam? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, Sam. Man, oh man. The journey begins. Just has to pick it up a smidge. What are you talking about? A whole bunch of nonsense. Oh, man. All right, let's check the hockey and the basketball scores. The Hurricanes still have 1-0 over the Senators after 2. The Nordic Storm. Get ready, Vince. Get ready. The Wild and the Stars starting about an hour after the Senators Hurricanes game. And then the Flyers Penguins probably starting closer to 6:30 my time. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And the Nuggets close the gap on the Timberwolves. It's 51-50, Minnesota. Let's see. Cameron Johnson up to 10 points. Jamal Murray up to 11 points. Jokic has a 6.55, but he's got a -8 on the plus-minus. Valanciunas is a +7. Tim Hardaway's a +9. Tim Hardaway's a +9. Bruce Brown a +6. So Hardaway and Brown off the bench. Doing some good things. All right. So the backups doing damage. All right. But Cameron Johnson with 10. All right. Well, once the Stars start playing well, the Nuggets should get in the zone pretty quickly. Stallions better crank it up like Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion. Go Storm, go. Go, 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 go. Cinnabon. Cinnamon buns. My sister made cinnamon buns. No big deal. Hold on. Get out of the way. Stupid. Come on. Why is that showing up? Long Beach. Matt Golden Corral is a legend. He's something. I don't know if he's a legend, but he's something. Alright, Stallions at their own 41. Switching sides, going left to right now. Alright, and so begins the second quarter. Bring pressure from the outside, has to run it through the middle. Gobbled up, TFL loses 2. Sit down, McFarland, going nowhere. Nowhere. Okay, people. UFL, baby. U to the F to the L. And Charles about to pass. Looking, throwing it deep up top. And under, throws it, nearly intercepted. He had Deion Kane deep, but a terrible pass by Matt Corral. What UFL team has the biggest attendance this year? Got to be the Stallion, the Battlehawks. But you know what? That's something I haven't checked. After 4 weeks, I got to go and find that attendance. We got to have a good attendance tracker out there. 3rd and 11 for the scene on the sideline. It's always the Battlehawks, so they always have the best attendance. But the defenders was decent, but they didn't have a great showing today. All right, here we go. Takes the snap. Pressure. Corral checks it down. He's got room to run, get into the 47, and out of bounds 4 yards short of a first down. Davis Price on the reception. Davis Price. And now the Stallions at the punt. Punt it up. Thanks to the subs, people. Just keep subbing. Sub it up. Every sub matters. You guys are the best. The best. Punts it away. Try to get them inside their own 10. Fair catch at the 10 for the Storm. All right, Jack Plummer coming back out there to do it again. 7-0 Storm. Flag. Are the Columbus Aviators on the rise? Well, they took down the Renegades, which is huge. On the rise? Perhaps. Kicking team player legally downfield. They're going to move him back 5 yards and repunt. Yep. So they want to repunt instead of starting their own 10. So, all right. They said nothing good can happen but repunt. That's what the announcer's saying. Doesn't want to return. They want a punt that's high, not returnable. You don't want to give them any room because watch out. All right. The punter will be punting from about the 31, 32 yard line. He's standing at the 27. And boom, punts it from the 32. Bang. And returning it from the 8. Past the 10, 15. Out to the 27 yard line. All right, turns out to be a 17-yard penalty. Rolling. So 5-yard penalty goes to 17 instead as Jack Plummer is warming up on the sideline. And we are 2 minutes into the second quarter. Let's go. Oh, I don't think I made a poll. My bad. I gotta make a poll. Let me get that going. All UFL teams have pretty cool helmets. Yeah, man. It's a fun league. It's a good league. They just need a slightly better quarterback play. And no, I did make a poll. Okay. Yeah, it's about the Stallions. Of course, the Stallions made the playoffs. It's the Stallions. It's almost half the votes so far on the poll. I didn't make a poll for tonight's game yet. The Penguins and the Flyers. That I didn't do. I'll have to do that soon. All right, we almost have 500 views already here in the first. All right. That is good. Because we didn't get much action for the last game. But all right. Let's see. So maybe, just maybe, we get to 1,500. That would be sweet. Sweet. All right. What in the world? Hold on. My feet went out from underneath the blankets. Ooh, the double flip. Who was that? The Savannah Bananas. On to the DQ. The Dairy Queen's a big sponsor of the Savannah Bananas. I know they do a good job selling out wherever they go. I have never seen the Bananas, but that could be a fun baseball game to watch. Rapoli Stable. Let's get to 5K ticket sales. Birmingham saves the Stallions. Well done. They're not happy about the uniforms. I thought I don't see much of a difference, but pushing close to a record crowd of 15K plus for the Stallions in the Storm game. All right. Nice, nice, nice. What up, Chilcott? Welcome to the party. The Chilcotts. Stan the man. Glad to have you. They're talking to Rapoli on the sideline. Our co-owner, but he is like the face of the league. Getting a lot of airtime, FaceTime, sideline time. Hands it off right to left. Ooh, starts to the 30. Thought he was going to break that for about 8, but only gets 3. Go Stallions, go. Are they getting back the red jerseys? Oh, they don't like the maroon? Oh, that's right. Yeah, but I got my little maroon sweatshirt, but yeah, that's right. They were the reddish. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. No, I actually like this color. I like the shirt. They look like the Seminoles. I love it. I love it. The Florida State Seminoles, my favorite team. Oh, cuts in all the way out to the 46-yard line. Bang. Nice run there by Corbin. Moving the chains. Bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. The Rhinos. The Rhino Den. We need more action in Colorado. Let's go with the Colorado Rhinos. They'll be rhinos. There's no rhinos in Colorado. Have you been to the zoo? Because there is. Hello. All right. 1st and 10 for the Storm. Shotgun. Only rushing 4. Plummer throwing it down low. Wide open at the 50. 45. First down to the 40. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Camper again. Touchdown before. Big time first down right here. Yeah, they got cool helmets. I think they're pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. But the Stallions get beat up. We'll check in on hockey and basketball in a moment, people. All right, at the 38-yard line, field goal range-ish. Single back, hands it off through the middle. Ooh, gets about 2.5 to the 36. Let's see. It is still 1-0 Hurricanes over the Senators. About to start the third period. Tie game 62-62. Nuggets and Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is up to 11. Gobert has 10. Jaden McDaniels with 12. And Ayo has 9. Yeah, Steve's got a UFL logo. I like it. You like the Orlando uniforms? Yeah, it's all white, but the orange pops. And the purple. Looking, Plummer on the run, through the middle, first down, 25-20, 15-10, 5 to the 3-yard line. Oh, baby, watch out for the Plummer. Almost had a touchdown on that one. 3-yard line by number 13, the QB. Plummer. The Colorado Rampage. What we have? The Colorado Spartans. Aren't they playing right now? I think they start up soon. Maybe they're starting soon. The Spartans. I haven't checked the schedule. The arena football team. And I formation hands it off through the middle to the 1.5 yard line. Second and goal. Second and goal. Second and goal. All right, 9 minutes left in the second. The Storm flexing their muscles on the Stallions. Oh, the IFL? Not the Arena Football League, IFL? Indoor Football League, that's right. And runs it up the middle. Bow! Nothing. Wrapped up. Corbin can't get in. Clark on the stop. So it'll be third and goal for the Storm. Third and goal. Yeah, I'm going to have to look up the IFL. I got to go look that up and see when that starts. I feel like it's May as well. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Under center. Sets the man in motion. Fakes the handoff, fakes the end around. Pump fake, rolling out to the right. Palmer, nowhere to go, nowhere to throw. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. All right, field goal coming up. And snap, hold, kick, bang. Bangs it through. So there we go. It is 10-0. The Storm. I was a few seconds behind, so I just moved it forward. So now we are at real live time in the real world. 10-0 Storm. 2-score game. Two-score game, peoples. Come on, Denver. The Knicks start up in about a little over an hour. And, yeah, the Nuggets and the Wolves are at halftime, 6-2 apiece. Tie game. So they were down 10 after 1, tied it up after 2. AJ isn't ready to be a coach. True. What up, Benjamin? Welcome back. Yeah. Same thing with Ricky Prohl, the coach of the Battlehawks. It's not going well for Ricky Prohl. And AJ McCarron's 1-2, and if they lose the Storm, they're 1-3. Yeah, these coaches, they are not ready. But they don't have too many options out there in spring football. So previous players in spring football or previous NFL players are like, give him a chance. Give him a shot at coaching. They never coached before. Head coach it up. The coolest, greatest football announcer of all the land. Appreciate that, Ricky. Thank you. Glad you're here all the time. Love it. You are one of the leaders of the Rhino Nation. What up, DC? What's going on with the Stallions? The Storm just flexing their muscles. Matt Corral is not the guy. Plummer's good. Matt Corral's not the guy. But they don't have any other quarterback like Hires and what's it? Elgerson? No, Elgersma? Donovan Smith? Yeah, so Corral's the best of the worst. So that is not pretty for the Stallions. Matt Golden Corral. All right, returning from the 21. Oh, and they're blowing that dead because it didn't reach the landing zone. But he caught it. Short of the landing zone, but he caught it. I guess it doesn't negate the return. Well, it doesn't negate the penalty. So, yeah. So they're taking it at the 40-yard line. Stallions need to kick up their game. step up their game. $142 yards of total offense to 62. 24-12 on the total plays. Orlando to Birmingham. 20 rushing yards to 79 for the Storm. 8 first downs to 2. Domination right now by the Storm. Domination. McCarron looks clueless on the sideline. No, that was short of the 20. That was going to be at the 21 when he caught it. They think it was, the one announcer says, oh, that might be inside the 20, but didn't look like it to me. Seemed very close to saying, no, it was short. Penalty. All right, hands it off, bounces to the outside, and stuffed at the 40, no gain. Nothing for the Stallions. Mahoney in on the stop. That was McFarland. Zippo. 0-0-0. La 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 la. All right, Stallions going left to right in the shotgun. Corral in the pocket, throws up top to Kane, makes the grab at the 42. Tackled right away. He wanted more. He wanted to break that tackle. Nope. 3rd and 8 for Birmingham. 3rd and 8. What up, Steve? The Rhino Nation is real. 6.5 left and counting in the second quarter. $180, takes a snap. And pump fake, throws over the middle on the crosser, chopped down to 46. 4 yards short of the first down. Thomas. The Storm is ready. The Storm is doing the right stuff. The right things. Shutting out the Stallions here in the first half. 10-0 and Orlando getting the ball back. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom, bada bada bing, bada bada boom. And punts it away. Boom. Fair catch at the 10 for Orlando. Yee to the high. Jack Plummer coming out there. They're taking a commercial break. Let's see if they're back in action, and they are. The Hurricanes, 3 minutes into the third, Hurricanes up 1-0 over the Senators. And the Timberwolves and the Nuggets still at the half. Wow, Murray's got 17 points. He's heating up. Jokic has a 6-6-7. 6 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. What up, Cameron? Is Dr. Deli going to join me for the game later tonight? I don't think so. I mentioned it to him. If he wanted to pop in here and there, he can. But The Last Boy Scout. The football team in LA is really... I haven't seen that movie since the 90s. I haven't seen it since the 90s there, Raider. So I don't remember that. Way too long ago for the Rhino. They're showing a Huggies commercial. That's not good for football. I mean, I don't think guys are like, oh, let me buy Huggies now. Did you see that commercial during the football game? Huggies? Gotta get it. The Colonel Sanders. It's just not the same. There's too many options out there, Colonel. Way too much. Ooh. $10 Tuesdays. What is it? Drums and... No, was it drums and 10 for $10? Or 8 for $10? Either way, that's a good deal. But I feel like it's not close enough for me to get there to make it work. Got to give credit to the Orlando team. Getting off to such a great start. Undefeated and winning on the road. Winning on the road against the Stallions. They are the number one team in the league. Orlando Storm. How about that? All right. Going right to left. Motion down low. Hands it off up top to Corbin. Turns it into 4. Jack Plummer. With the quickness. He's got some decent speed, Plummer. Decent speed. There's a rain delay. Pirates are 4-0 against the Rays. Pirates playing some good baseball. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Hands up through the middle again. And Corbin fights for 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Orlando. Rain delay for the delay. Jack Plummer. Not Jake the Snake Plummer. And he's 4 for 9, 63 yards, and a tutty. Flag on the play. Delay a game. Illegal substitution. An offensive player late to jog off the field. 3rd and 8 for the Storm. What up, Sam? I see you on the green side. Appreciate that. Thanks, Sam. All right, from the 12er. Shotgun rushing forward. Plummer over the middle. And he only gets 6. It'll be 4th and 2 for the Storm. So the Stallions get the ball back as we're under 4 to play. Jake the Snake. Mr. DDT. Bang. DDT. Bang. What up, Sticks? Welcome in, Mr. Main. Let us know how that impossible puzzle. How's it going? Ding, ding. Punts it away. Should be good field position for the Stallions. Fair catch at the 43. All right. And out comes Matt Corral. Ding! Hopefully you stole that bell. We're nearing the halftime. We're almost 1.5 games through of our triple header. Still lots of streaming to do today, people. Lots of streams. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, right? I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, Saturday. And we only got 2 streams tomorrow. And we start later. So we have to sleep in tonight. We start at 3 o'clock Eastern. And then we have 9 o'clock Eastern. And there's a little gap in between the games. A little 3-hour gap. But I got the morning off. Ding. There's about 400 rings to go. Was that a 1,000-piece puzzle? The final 40%. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. We have the Penguins and the Flyers after this game. Hurricanes still up 1-0 over the Senators. As they're 5 minutes into the third. It was 1,000. 1,000-piece puzzle. All right, they're back in the third quarter. The Nuggets and the Timberwolves. And the Nuggets take the lead. And Jokic got the 2 first. So he's got an 8-6-7 on the box score for the Jokic at the moment. This is where they tear up the Timberwolves and crush them in the second half. Let's go, Pens. Yeah, WV. I don't know who I'm leaning towards in that series. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the Penguins. I think that's where I am leaning. Haas, guarantee completion. We told them, don't look down the seams. Threw an interception last time. First 3 possessions for the Stallions. Punt, punt, punt. 16, 46, and 7 on the yardage on those 3 possessions. Yes, 400 pieces left. 400 bell rings. Throws it up top on the little screen, and Kane turns it into 8. Oh, no, it's not number 8. It's Ross, my bad. It was 0. I thought it was an 8. So John Ross on that reception. All right, inside Storm territory. No more punting for you. Hands it off. Fighting for a first down to the 46. Moving those chains. McFarland on the run. Firsty. La 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 la. You have 3 hours until playoff hockey. Stand up till 2 a.m. sometimes and wake you up with that bell. That's ridiculous. Looking, stepping up over the middle, off the hands, a little bit behind Deion Kane. No, I keep thinking everybody said Deion Kane. Davis on that one, it completes. Won't be able to chat, but you'll be streaming in the background. The defenders beat the Battlehawks. Womp womp. Pirates leading the Rays on the weather delay. Let's have the Penguins beat the Flyers later. That'll be a full-on day for the WV. And 2-minute warning. I'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from our sponsors. Don't do drugs. all cold air. No matter what I toggle. Ridiculous. Alright. Hello. What up, Halsey? The Admiral? The Admiral has arrived. Sorry, trying to fix my heat, but it ain't working. So I am a popsicle right now. I am a popsicle. Oh, they got a little Gucci Mane at halftime. All right, here we go. Stallions on the attack. Corral over the middle. To the 40, out to the 37-yard line option by Justin Ross. Welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining the Rhino Nation. Game 2 of 3. And the Storm calling the timeout with $1.50 as it's 3rd and 1 for the Stallions. Chips and dip or salsa? Both. I love it all. Stallions wide receivers need to learn how to run straight, not sideways. But they love it. They love going sideways. Love it. Always hit that like button. Appreciate that. Let's go. A little bit under 200 subs away from 8K. But the UFL is a little bit slow. He juked when he should have jived. Bobbed when he was supposed to weave. That is the way of the world there, Admiral. All right. 180, fakes the handoff, dumps it off, down low, chopped down, no gain. Smashed him in the legs, short of a first down. It's 4th and 1. Mahoney splashing on through, smashing on through. Lighting him up. Well done. Go for it. 4th and uno. You might as well go for it. Give it a whirl. Man, oh man. Bang. Chopped him down. That's a perfect tackle. If you get dragged with the momentum. But chopped his legs out, nothing. Nothing. He got it, he didn't get it. Get a space heater. I got the fireplace out. It's not doing its trick though. Runs to the middle, gets the first down, just enough. But it's not doing too much out there. Well, we're at 55 degrees outside, but my apartment is like blowing cold air. So much for the heat. It's like on AC mode. Chip chop ham, I have no clue what that is. Me neither, Sticks. $1.20 and counting. Hands it up through the middle. Bam! Spiral down to the 29. Oof. McFarland on the run, getting a heavy dose of McFarland. Woo-ha. All right. We got 48 votes in the poll. Keep voting, keep subbing, liking, everything. Trust by the pass. Corral going to the top. Got him in. Oh, going to the corner and incomplete. He had him. He threw that late. You got to let that out sooner there, Maddie. Got to let that out sooner. Yeah, they haven't come by. I don't know if they're going to come by on a Saturday, but I guess they're not going to come by on a Sunday either. It would have been a touchdown there, Benjamin. Would have been. I know they're around on Saturdays, but I don't know about Sunday. But this is crazy. And we might have a little false start. Back 'em up.
What have I done?
Back 'em up, back 'em up, back 'em up. 69 on the offense. Do. 3rd and 9er. And here we go. Taco. And we'll see another false start. Another false start. Back them up some more. Up sore thumbs. How's the attendance? It was about... it actually looks a lot more now. It looks like at least 3/4 filled. So it's pretty solid out there. 3/4 filled. And from the 40, throws the slant in the middle to the 28. She's going to be 3 yards short of a first down. Mickens on the reception. So it's pretty stacked out there with 35 seconds left. The Stallions should be able to get a field goal to cut this to a 1-score game. La. Another one. Yee to the high. Field goal attempt coming up. Trying to put some points on the board for Birmingham. Almost. Welcome in, sir, before, but welcome. We cover all that is the UFL. We're covering a bunch of NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs. We cover a lot of the Avs and the Nuggets and Knicks. Then we have the Canadian Football League in June, college football, NFL football, all the Colts games, overseas games, primetime games. We'll also cover a little bit of American football out there in Europe. There's the EFA, the European Football Alliance, and there's also the AFLE, American Football League Europe. So we should be able to cover a bunch of those games during the summer. Just go for it. We have no kicker. They could go for it. It's quite possible. It's, 4th and 3? Wouldn't be a bad idea. I wouldn't say it's a great idea, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. Make that field goal. Make it a 1-score game. And what is this going to be? A 46-yarder from the left hash? 46-yarder. This game is on Fox, if anybody's watching. Alright, from the left hash, Anders Carlson, new kicker. And, he shanks out wide left. Garibay is no longer there. It's Carlson. And womp, misses that wide. Way to the left. Not even close. Bang. That was UFOing wide left. He missed that by 10 yards. 10 yards wide left. Anthony Beck loving it. So it's still a 2-score game. What up, DBs? In the house. What up, what up, what up? Have I considered covering a couple of rugby games? It's possible. It's possible, but that is not fully on the forefront there, Ricky. And the Storm at their own 35 with 30 seconds left. No timeouts, but Plummer's in the shotgun. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Looking, throws a dart over the middle, hits his man to 45, taking down to 44. Oh, baby. Wow. Unbelievable. That's Camper wide open. It's looking at like a 61-yard field goal at the moment. 24 seconds on the clock. An injured Stallion is down on the ground. A lot of missed field goal attempts today in the UFL. Sad times. Sad times. So the Stallions have to call a timeout because of the injury. Fail. They had a deep post and then a crosser. Well done. Well done. All right, a few more yards and they had a decent field goal attempt. Could be decent. DB in the building. Fatakasi is injured from Far Rockaway, New York. You changed your mind? Should have went for it. Should have went for it. Y checkers X basic. All right, all right. At the 44. If they get to the 40, it's a decent 57, 58-yard field goal. Lance can do it. Sending Camper in motion just a tad. Looking, Plummer. Over the middle, bang! First down to the 32 and swung around. Going quick. They got time. Rolling. What? With no timeout. 17 seconds. They set the ball and spike it. 14 seconds left. So, not bad. They got a 50-yard field goal at the moment. So instead of 10-3, this could be 13-0 if they get this field goal. Interesting. Plummer on the money on these throws so far on this drive. 100 yards on the day and a tutty. 7 for 13 on the completions. And draws back the pass, swings it to the outside, and using the sideline, gets about 9 and out of bounds. Oh no, he gets him 10 and a first down. 10 seconds left, a little scary. No, they didn't give him a first down. He did get 9 yards. So it'll be 3rd and Uno. Motioning down low is Badger. And takes a snap, rushing 6. Throws it up and out of bounds, incomplete. And 6 seconds left. It's 4th and 1. But it's 4th and 1. What do you mean you want one more? Oh, yeah, because he thought he had the first down before. He thought he had the first down, but he didn't. They didn't give it to him. So it's 4th and 1. And they got to go quick. They got 10 seconds on the clock. 8, 7, 6, 5. They might rush this one. 4. No timeouts. 3, 2, 1. And going to be a delay again. Because they didn't know what they were doing. They thought it was not 4th down. They run out of time on setting up. And instead of a 42-yard field goal, it's 47. For him. That one was on Jack Plummer. keeping his offense on the field, telling the special teams to go to the sideline because he didn't know what down it was. That's on the quarterback. But you got to think Beck going to say, hey, let's go. It's 4th down. Get off the field. But it's a 46-yarder from the right hash. The Storm. And snap, hold, kick. Bang. Splits the uprights. Crushes it. So it's 13-0 Storm. Bam, bam, bam. 13-0. What are you talking about there, Admiral? The Storm are up 2 touchdowns, 13-0. Wham, bam. Oh, and there's still 2 seconds on the clock here in the second. 2 seconds left. All right. It's 2-0 Hurricanes. About to take down the Senators. They still got 6 minutes left, though. And the Nuggets are up by 13. Pulling away here in the third. Jokic is 12, 10, and 7. Jamal Murray's got 27, leading the way. Gordon's up to 12. Jamal Murray is 15 for 15 from free throw land. What is he? Channeling his inner SGA. Kickoff. Is that out of bounds? No, it's a touchback. So they should just down it and go into the half. It's a 13-0 shutout here in the first half. Let's see who's doing damage for the Timberwolves. McDaniels has 16. DiVincenzo with 12. Gobert and Edwards for 11. It seems like they're shutting down Anthony Edwards here in the second half. He's 4 for 12 shooting and 1 for 5 from 3. So if they keep doing that to Edwards going into the fourth quarter, the Nuggets should have this safely. 85-72 at the moment. Halftime, baby. Just about. Once they kneel this down. Kneel it down, taking us to the half. And kneels it down. Boom. Halftime it is. Alright, let me see. Logging in is now easier and more secure. Yeah, you enter your email, they send you a one-time login code. But, yeah, so it makes it more annoying because I gotta get the verification code and then put it in. It's annoying. I don't know how this is easier when I could just put in my password. But alright, whatever. Whatever you say. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything I can put on here. I'm putting in another request because they are not here. 1 second, people. All right. All right, Nuggets up 85-74. We are at the half. All right, I'll be back in a moment. Un momento, por favor. Halftime. Oh, there's a concert, a little halftime concert. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Hit the bathroom. Check in on my heat, which I don't think is still working. All right, we did it. All right, success with it. It has gone on. So let me go and email them. I just emailed them. It's still not working, but now the heat went on. Toggled more buttons. You think I'm crazy, but it worked. It finally worked. You mess around and you hit more things and it works. Alright, that is crazy. Alright. Let's see if I can delete them now. Can I delete them? Right. Bum. Hold on. 1 second, people. Alright. Alright. Bum. There we go. If we lose this one, the season's over for the Stallions? Perhaps. But the Battlehawks are not doing so great, so they could take the Battlehawks spots. 91-79, Nuggets on top of the Timberwolves. Bam. Da, 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 da. So it's starting to warm up in here. All right. All right. Whew, I already feel like it's starting to warm up. It's about time, people. About time. Yeehaw, baby. Yee to the ha. All right. Success. Success, success, success. Maybe soon I could take off all the layers. A freaking thermostat. Toggled that thing like crazy all day. 5th time's the charm. And it turned on. The heat is going. Yeehaw, baby. Yeehaw. I don't know what kind of show this is, but whatever. All right. Penguins and Flyers tonight. That's coming up in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. The heat is on and going. We already went up 4 degrees. I turned off the fireplace. We're good. Yeah. I'm shocked that the Penguins and the Flyers won the poll over the Lakers and the Nuggets. Lakers and the Rockets. But what the Rhino Nation wants, the Rhino Nation gets. Yeah, I was turning into a popsicle. I was a frozen rhino. But we're good. Frozen Rhino no more. We're starting to thaw. The Rhino's starting to thaw it up. Yeehaw. Maybe soon I'll be able to take off a pair of socks, a pair of pants, and a shirt. Almost. We're up to, what are we up to? I think we're up to 52 or 53 degrees. It's getting toasty in here. It's getting toasty. A toasty 52 degrees, baby. Oh, man, oh, man. This is the way of the world. Toasty, toasty, toasty. This is the worst no energy from the artists and the fans' performance you've seen. Yeah, this is kind of weak sauce, I must say there, 16. It is kind of weak sauce. Now, they got a little bit of crowd in front, but they're not even fully into it. Yeah, not getting much love out there either. Oh, they got a few people out there in the crowd. But alright. They can't all be winners there, 16. Definitely can't be all winners. Yeah, I really haven't liked any of the artists all year, though. So, oh, that is a funny cup that I made. Oh, man. Funny, funny, funny. Yeah, I don't think I cared for any of the artists. DJ Khaled was okay. That was about it. Alright, let me see. Whew. Alright, we need a little bit under 300 views to hit 1,000. We got a chance at 1,500, but so far, so good. Let's see. Let's go through the stats. Let's get that up and going. Schedule. What is going on? All right, let's see. Let's get the stats open. The final UFL game of the weekend. And the weekend's just starting. Just starting. But luckily we got playoffs. Playoff hockey and basketball. All right, let's see. Jack Plummer's 8 for 15, 109 yards and a touchdown. Also leads his team in rushing with 3 runs for 42. Corbin pounding the rock a lot, but only 9 for 32. Not so great. Stewart 4 for 11 and Rowland 1 for 1. Camper 3 for 39 and a touchdown for the Storm. Badger 1 deep, 1 for 36. Rowland and Corbin have 17 yards through the air, both on 2 catches. And that is the main offense for the Storm. Now let's check out Golden Corral. 11 for 15, 78 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. McFarland, 4 yards to carry on his 7 carries for 28. And through the air, Mickens 2 for 31, Davis 2 for 10, Ross 1 for 9, John Ross 1 for 9, Justin Ross 1 for 9, Kane 2 for 8, got to get him more involved, and Davis Price 1 for 7, Jordan Thomas 1 for 4, Tyler Davis 1 for a goose egg. So kind of low on the stats in this low-scoring 13-0 game. Is Gucci Mane. He's got pretty sweet sneakers on. These sweet red sneakers, but not a big fan of the music. Aviators got that huge win, a shocker. They dominated the Renegades. Crushed them. What up, SS? Let's see. 2-0 victory for the Hurricanes, taking game 1 against the Senators. And the Wild and the Stars should be starting up in a moment. And checking out the Nuggets losing their lead, only up by 7, 93-86. The Timberwolves coming back, closing up the gap. It's only a 7-point lead. And they have about 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let's see. Edwards, 5 for 14. Up to 15 points for Anthony Edwards. Come on. Come on, Jokic. What do you got? 18 points for Jokic. 18-10 double. But 29 for Murray still leads all scorers. Shooting 7 for 17. But Murray, 7 for 17, but he's 0 for 6 from three-point land. But he made all 15 of his free throws. Man, if you could just hit some threes to put this game away. His Nuggets up by 7. Too close for comfort. Did the Sabres play yet? 16? No. Only one game so far. The Wild and Stars are coming up, and then the Flyers Penguins tonight. Let me see. They got to be tomorrow. Kings Avalanche tomorrow. Canadians Lightning tomorrow. Bruins Sabres tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time. So it starts off tomorrow with the Kings Avalanche. Canadians Lightning. Bruins Sabres. And the night game, Mammoth and Golden Knights. Late nights. I set up the Spurs game. I should have put a poll for Knights instead of the Spurs. I could have did that. But we'll leave it with the Spurs and the Blazers. We'll cover Wemby. You know it. You know it, 16. And it's a 4-point lead for the Nuggets. 93-89. This is not good. All right, 95-89. Okay. Who got that 2? I don't know, but the Nuggets up by 6. They're getting outscored 10-4 here in the 4th. All right, it should be about 2 more minutes until they're done. So we should almost be ready for the 3rd quarter very, very soon. Very, very soon. Whew. Still going nuts out there. The Nuggets are going to blow it? Why do you say that, Admiral? So I'm guessing you don't want the Nuggets. I mean, I cover a lot of the Nuggets games, but I'm a Knicks fan. But I would love to see Knicks versus Nuggets in the NBA Finals. That's a win-lose situation for me, but either way, one team's going to get the win and one's going to get the loss. So I'll be happy for whoever wins that. Of course, I want the Knicks, because they haven't won since 71 or 72. But Brunson getting the win or Jokic, because Jokic is so good, man. But yet so is SGA and Wemby, but we want Jokic. He's the best basketball player on the planet. He really is. He really is. Superfly. A bunch of people enjoying out there in the crowd. Superfly. Who's loving the Superfly? Little kid is jumping up and bobbing around, loving it. All right, fair enough. It's only a 2-point lead by the Nuggets, 97-95. They're choking. They're blowing it, Admiral. Wow. 6 minutes left. 2-point game. 16-6 in the 4th quarter by the Timberwolves. Edwards 6 for 15 now, hitting his shots. He's got 18, 7, and 7. Anthony Edwards turning it on in the 4th quarter. The Timberwolves got 6 players in double-digit points. Double-digit scoring. McDaniel 16, Randall 10, Gobert 17, DiVincenzo 12, Edwards 18, and Ayo 14. All right, Nuggets back up by 4, 99-95. Jokic got a 2. He's ready to just dominate. 21, 10, and 9 for Jokic. 1 assist short of a triple-double. And they're up by 5. They got a 1. Was that a 3-point play by Jokic? Should he hit the 2 and get fouled? But either way, it's a 5-point lead by the Nuggets. 2-score game. I hope you were wrong there, Admiral. But it's getting scary. Scary, scary, scary. You lived in Denver for over 40 years. Going with their history. You still in? You're still in Denver? I am just outside Denver, my man. I am outside Denver. I've only lived here for about 6 years. 6 years. I'm from New York, so I know the Knicks history. So, yeah, New York. How long did I live in New York? 37 years? Yep. Oh, you don't live there anymore? You don't live here anymore? Alright. Getting ready for the third quarter, people. All Storm so far. 13-0. The Knicks game starting up in a little while. 102-95. Nuggets up by 7. Hold on for one more day. You're from Brooklyn. I'm from Long Island, Suffolk County. You're by way of the Midwest now. Fair enough. My buddy always says he's from Brooklyn, even though he's been in Suffolk County since he was like 10. So like 35 years, Suffolk County, but he's like, I'm from Brooklyn. You're not from Brooklyn. Not anymore. When I tell people I'm in Colorado, I've been here 6 years. I don't say I'm from New York. I grew up in New York, but where am I from? Colorado. That's where I am. When you go on vacation, you're not in Colorado. Well, I'm not in Colorado. I say I'm from Colorado. He always goes, Brooklyn. You live in Suffolk County 35 years. Stop lying. Take care of the parents. All right. Good job, Admiral. Good job. Man, oh man. Used to live off Lowell Avenue in Central Islip. There was a King Cullen I used to work at a bunch out there, 16. I was pretty close to, those are the KFC. I think that's the KFC that's right over there. I wonder if it's still there, but yeah, there used to be the Central Islip King Cullen over there. But, yeah, very close. That's probably 10 minutes from where I grew up. 10 minutes from where I grew up there, 16. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So the Nuggets are up 102-95. Close the gap. Jokic has 23, 11, and 9. Murray still has 29 and a 5-6. Reds beat the Twins 5-4. Go Reds, go. So many memories. Do I ski or snowboard? I've only done that once. I snowboarded once. But I haven't done that in a while. Not since I moved here. I did it before I moved here. Your dad had an asthma attack in that King Cullen? Holy crap. Yeah, I worked there a bunch. But I worked at a bunch of the other King Cullens. Now out here in Colorado, we have King Supers, not King Cullen. Different king. Different king. Ooh, the Storm on the defense, holding them 0 for 6 on third down. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Been a fan of the Broncos since 1965. A lot of Super Bowl appearances. Man, oh man. We got John Elway had, 5 Super Bowl appearances and 2 wins. And then Peyton had 2 Super Bowl appearances and 1 win. So what was it? 7 Super Bowls for the Broncos with 3 wins. Do I have that right? 61 years going on. I don't even know where that is in Colorado. Birth Loud. Home of the Buckeyes. But welcome in, Mr. 104-97 Nuggets with less than 5 minutes left, up by 7. Rudy Giuliani, how about that? All right, so the Storm will be kicking off to the Stallions to start this third quarter. Gucci Mane is done. Hope you guys enjoyed that little concert. You went to Super Bowl 22. I don't remember which one that is. And returning it from the 5 past the 20, 25, and bam. Was that against the Redskins? Was that the one against the Skins? 22. I don't remember which one it is. It wasn't the one that got blown out by the Giants. I think that was Super Bowl 20. So it's got to be the Redskins, right? Dumps it off on the crossing route. Gets about 3 on the catch and run there by Corbin. I'm going to say Super Bowl 20 was the Giants, Broncos. 22 was the Redskins, Broncos. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I don't recall. I was back in the 80s when I was a little one. And dumps it off up top. Corbin gets another 2. Yeah, and I got to go rewatch those Super Bowls. Anything before the Bills-Giants Super Bowl in 1990, I don't remember. So from that on, I remember most of them, but they're still a little shaky. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Takes the snap. Corral over the middle, way behind his receiver, incomplete. And the Storm hold again, a 3 and out. (21-22). So the Giants was the first one. And then you went to 22 when they lost to the Skins. I don't remember that score. And punts it away. Boom. And backing them up to the 15, returning to the 20. 25 going down low to the 30. To the 34-yard line on the return. Well done there by Rowland. Because what was it? 39-21. Giants won. I think it was a blowout anyway by the Skins. Poor Bills still haven't recovered from that Super Bowl up until today. What was it? 27? Sorry, 41-27? I don't remember. I don't think I've seen that Super Bowl. Oh, it is 22. 42-10. Man, yeah, that was a beatdown. That was 1988. 42-10. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That missed field goal wide right, the 47-yarder by Scott Norwood. Fail. All right, so the Nuggets up by 7, 106-99, with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Jokic got his triple-double, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Well, let's see. The Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards up to 20. He's got a 28-7. 6 for 16 shooting. A lot better in the fourth. 106-101. Nuggets up by 5 with 2 minutes left. Oh, man. I'm missing this game, but it's a close one. Stallions need to pick up the pace. They can't do anything. The Storm's defense is apparently one of the best in the league. So the Storm moving to number 1. I had the Renegades, the best team in the league, but since losing to the Aviators, there goes that. So it's going to be Storm, Renegades, Defenders before the Battlehawks and the Stallions or so. Yeah. So the Storm moving up, Defenders moving up, Stallions, if they go 1-3, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But this, I think the Stallions losing helps out the Battlehawks. Because 2-2 for the Battlehawks. But their quarterback situation is rough. The way Frost played today, that was so bad. 2 minutes is a long time, especially basketball time. And shotgun hands it off from the 34, going right to left. Bow. Gobbled up. Nothing there. All right, I am warming up. And after this, we get to take off some of the layers of the onion rhino. A long, long time. All right, people, make sure that like button and subscribe button. Just under 200 subs away from 8K. And here we go. Under center, Plummer fakes the pitch. Screen pass the other way. Gets ripped on his helmet. No flag. As Roland gets one, and it'll be third down. Almost develops, but nothing. Toronto, tomato soup and grilled cheese. Anyone of those said Toronto soup because they got squished and crushed. No cheese for the Rhino. Just toasted bread with a little butter. No cheese. Blitzing 5, rushing 5, throws it up top and off the mark through the hands, incomplete. So a 3 and out as he tries to get it to Badger. If they make a comeback, Protective Stadium will have to, close to 15,000 every gate from today on. 15,000. Yep, the Storm will go to 4-0. This needs to be a big-time comeback by the Stallions. If they can score any points. Stupid game, stupid Senators. Stupid 2-0 score. And the return out to the 15-20. Oh, still on his feet out to the 31-yard line. Nice, nice, nice. I guess you wanted Ottawa or Ottawa? Ottawa? The Carolina Hurricanes got that dub, Dallas. All right, they're taking a commercial break. Let's go and check in. Let me see the Wild and the Stars. It is 1-0 Wild as they're halfway through the first. Crush those Stars. Wild up 1-0. I like it. You got to work on the Nuggets basketball court. Refinished it in 88. Hey-oh. 7-point lead by the Nuggets. 108-101 with $1:39 on the clock. Oh, baby. Gordon's got 16. Johnson still has 10. Jokic 23, Murray 29, CB with 12. Spencer Jones, Tim Hardaway, 5 apiece. Bruce Brown with 8. He's only got 20 minutes tonight. Jokic with 38 minutes. Murray 39. CB with 34. Murray's a +8 and Jokic is a +6. Gordon's a +5. Tim Hardaway's a +9. And so is Bruce Brown. But 8-point game with less than 2 minutes to play. And the Raptors lost. Back to the oven. Back to the oven, Rhino. Oh, body. The poor days of the AI robots. Mr. Numbers, a.k.a. Body. My friend said he might have a way to bring Body back. Because he sold the business. So it's not fully his anymore. But he's got something else to recreate the Body. 40 likes, let's go! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rhino Nation! Oh, they're talking to Skip. Retired. Alright, from their own 31, left to right. Shoulder fake, pump fake, and sack back to the 22. Bam! Down he goes.
Fatality.
39-8 record. 3 titles for the Skip Holtz. Smashing them. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Margarita, Dallas Margarita. Dallas Monroe or Dallas Margarita. All right, 2nd and 18. Going deep over the middle. Intercept. Oh, he dropped it. He had it. Jumps up, hits him in the hands, and doesn't come down with the interception. Wow. Man. Tomato soup. Yeah, they're going to be the only undefeated team. 4-0. I think they're going to do it, mister. Mister. Motion going back down low. 3rd and 18. Pressure. Screen pass off the hands too high. Incomplete. Another 3 and out. And the Stallions will have to punt it away. This Orlando defense, man, they are sharp. They are on it. All over it. The beard just keeps growing. This dynasty is over. The dynasty was there with Skip Holtz. A.J. McCarron can't feel his shoes just yet there, Benjamin. Another one. And punts it away. Boop. Backing him up to the 20, to the 25, out to the 34-yard line. The flag coming down. Let's see. Still 1-0 Wild. 7.5 left in the first. What do you think of them changing the rules during the season? If you made a mistake and it's not a good play and it's not a good rule, change it. Change it. They did that in the NHL. If something bad happens and you could fix some of the rules and make them better, you do it. You gotta do it. And they did. And the Nuggets are up 112-101. They're up by 11 with 53 seconds left. They are going to get the dub in the first playoff game. They're going to go 1-0 over the Timberwolves. Beautiful. We got a 23-13-11 game from the Jokic. And Murray dropped 30. 7 for 22 shooting. 0 for 8 from three-point range. And Murray still had 30. With the SGA like 16 for 16 on the free throws. So a terrible shooting performance by Jamal Murray, but it's good enough to get the win as Jokic gets another 2, bringing it up to a 25-13-11 game for him. Man, oh man, 114 to 103. The dub for Denver. Yeah. Anthony Edwards up to 22 points. He's 7 for 19 now. So he shot better in the fourth quarter. But Murray, 0 for 8 from downtown. Jokic was only 2 for 7. So Jokic and Murray combined for 2 for 15 from beyond the arc. You throw in Cameron Johnson, who's 2 for 7. And Aaron Gordon, who's 1 for 5. Christian Brown was 2 for 3. Spencer Jones, 1 for 1 for 3. Bruce Brown, 1 for 2. But yeah, with this terrible shooting performance from three-point land by the Nuggets and still winning by 11, that is a convincing win for the Nuggets with bad shooting from beyond the arc. Because they are one of the, I think they're the most efficient three-point shooting team, and they were terrible today. Blue Jays don't play until 8 p.m. Stupid time zones. I'll be covering the Penguins and the Flyers tonight, Dallas. Is it in Denver? Yes, it is. Nuggets have the home court. Dumps it over the middle for 10 out to the 45. Firsty by the Cap. Yep, that is Cap. Jerome Cap. 11-11-11. Saturn right. 11-11-11. Saturn right. Go Sydney, go Sydney, go. Go Sydney, go Sydney, go. Yeah, Dallas. Alright, here we go. 8.5 left in the third quarter. Orlando's it. Throws up top, hits his man at the 49 and shellacked out of bounds. Inside Stallions territory. 12 Kutz. Troy loves Z short, 19Z. Troy loves Z short. You love the Crosby? So it's 2nd and 3 after the 7. Oh, they're telling what the play is. And hands it off, cutting down low. Gets about 1.5. So it'll be 3rd and 1.5 after Corbin on the run. They're going fast. 3rd and 2. And hands it off through the middle. Gobbled up. Bang. Nothing. It'll be 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for the Storm. 12-12-12. Alright, they got to go for it or kick a field goal, but too far for a field goal. So here we go. The Storm. What up, Richard Carr? Welcome in. Glad to have you. Alright, here we go. A long one. Almost 2 yards in my eyes. Shotgun running back to the right. And hands it off through the middle. Gobbled up. Bang. Turnover on downs. The Stallions stuffing them. Bang. Nice defense there by Birmingham. Bledsoe on the stuff. On the stop. Birmingham taking on over. Ooh, baby. So there is a chance. It's only a 2-touchdown game, people. 2-touchdown game. Carr in the building. An hour and 45 minutes to the Penguins and the Flyers. Let's see. The Nuggets win by 11. 116 to 105. Yes, yes, and yes. Glorious victory to the Nuggets. I will be covering the Nuggets-Wolves game, which is Monday night. The Knicks are on first, so I'm covering the Knicks and the Hawks, and then the Nuggets and Timberwolves game on Monday the 20th. Tomorrow we got the Avs and the Kings, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, and the Spurs and the Blazers. So it's playoffs time, people. Playoff time. Got to try to build more of a following. Stallions hit a touchdown right now. Momentum shifts. 8 tenders or an 8-piece chicken for $10. Well, it's not even the legs and thighs. It's 8-piece chicken for $10. Was that on Tuesday? Got to go on a Tuesday. Got to go get those wings. Well, not wings. Tenders or chicken at the KFC. Let's see. Still 1-0 Wild with 5 minutes left in the first. And then we're going to pay attention to the Knicks game that should be starting up right now. Knicks Hawks. We're ready to go. Rest of the Storm's regular season. Battlehawks, Stallions, Gamblers, Renegades, Defenders. All right. Renegades, Blackhawks, Defenders twice. All right. 4 decent games there. The Gamblers are not pretty. Yeah, that could be tough. Maybe not for the Stallions again. Hands it up through the middle, past midfield. No, they got him short of midfield. So 3 or 4 yards on the run. Looked like it was a little bit more than that. Like it up, subscribe it up. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. 6 minutes left in the third. Stallions trying to do some damage. Here we go. Motion down low. It was Davis. Throws it up top. It's his man. Oh, he fell down. And it's a yard short of a first down. You should have had that. And it'll be 3rd and 1. 0 points in the last 51.5 minutes of game time. Wow. All the way back to week 3. What up, Grandpa Rob? Welcome in. Glad to have you. What's up? Shotgun, hands it off. Ooh, that is close. I think he got just... Oh, the spot is short. They're marking him just short. 10 inches for the Stallions. The Turf Monster. Turf Monster 1. That guy 0. Who did he dump it off to? But the Turf Monster definitely got him. Where's Chenault been for the Stallions? He hasn't done anything today. Haven't even seen him. The Turf Monster. Alright, it's 4th and inches. Shotgun, hands it off. Oh, he's blown up. Second effort, he gets it. Oh, McFarland coming through on the second effort. Ooh, man, oh man. Dolphin right. Like it up. Let's go. Get ready for the show. First down. Pressure, stepping up. Corral dumps it off. Bobble makes grab at the 40 for a gain of 3 by Deion Kane. Nope. Davis Price. Thought it was an 8. It's a 9. No, running back Davis Price. My bad. Second effort wins. Left hand, Ted. Oh. Baxter wins. Oh, I love Scrubs. Great show. All right, 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Throwing it down low. Almost intercepted. Bad decision. Sebastian with the near interception. The near pick. What is Golden Corral doing? What is he doing? Monday. 3rd and 7 for the Stallions. It would be a 58-yarder at the moment. Must get closer. 0 for 9 on 3rd downs. Looking. Pressure. Gobbled up and sacked back at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th and 11. Down goes the Corral. Let's go. Riders on the storm. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Gotta go for it. Rough stuff for A.J. McCarron and Stallions. Wage now. Should have left Corral as the backup. Yeah, they lost their starter, so Corral is now the starter since the beginning of the year. Shotgun, looking, pressure, going to the outside. Oh, that's Hires is in there? It's not Corral? Michael Hires, incomplete. I thought it was Corral that was out there. It was Hires. Hires. Hires, number 7. Trounced upon. Not okay, Corral. Yep, it's Hires. Yeah, Corral's on the bench. I just noticed that right before the 4th down. An eligible man downfield. Terrible. Yep. Thank you, Scotty. I was just saying, wait a minute. The Corral is on the bench, and Ayers is limping a little bit to the sideline. Golden Corral. Yeah, Corral's not playing. Should not have been benched. Bad decision. It's either way, it's not pretty. It is not pretty either way. Yeah, I didn't notice either, but whatever quarterback it is, they don't have a quarterback. It's sort of like the Battlehawks situation with Silvers and Frost. It's not pretty. What's wrong with Corral? He's not a good quarterback. That's why he's out of the NFL like that. That was a bust of a pick by the Panthers. Defense probably can't keep holding him. Yeah, I don't know if the Stallions going to score. The Storm are just going to run all over him. Stays 13-0. Storm taking on over. The Matt Golden Corral on the bench. Yeah, there's reasons why Corral's not the starter, not in the league, not on an NFL roster. Yeah, it is true. Many reasons. Wild is still on top of the Stars, 1-0 with under 2 minutes to play in the first. Let's see, the Hawks and the Knicks. It's 17-13 Knicks on top of the Hawks with 7 minutes left in the first. What do we got? 12 points out of the 17 by Jalen Brunson. 5 for 5 shooting, 2 for 2 from three-point land. Wow. The other 5 by Bridges. It's Brunson and Bridges so far. Wow. All right. 180, hands it off. Plummer. And past the 50, still on his feet, 9 yards to the 46. Stewart on the run. 3K on Orlando. What up, Scott? Good luck, man. Good luck. And hands-off. Fakes the handoff. Old school flash and fake. Checks it down. Hits Stewart. Gets a first down. Gets about 2 after the dump off to Stewart. Look what I can do. Good luck. Win that money there, Scott. Win that money. Nice little, yeah, he had that first down. He didn't have to do those moves. Yeah, it did juke the crap out of him. Boop, boop. See ya. Stallions could probably lose one more game to make the playoffs. Yeah, maybe. Especially with the lack of divisions. Dumps it off. The screen goes rainbow. Comes back. And they get about 6 or 7 yards on that reception. Stylianos on the reception. The third tight end on the roster for the Storm. Yep, the Stallions have some work to do. Things are not going Birmingham's way this season just yet. At the 36, got to get to the 34. 2 yards. I said second and 3. It looks like second and 2 to me. Motion up top, hands up through the middle. Bang, bang, bang. First down. Turns it into 4 on the run. Yep, Stewart again on the carry. 63 votes in the poll. We should have at least as many likes as that, so like it up. Listen to the Ricky. Ricky knows. They're showing the little kid bopping and dancing from the halftime show. The little fella's playing the drums. And we got this game on Fox. F-O-X. Fox. F-O-X. Fox. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody have a clue? Steam rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about, but I have a feeling you might not know. The Stars tied it up at 1 apiece. Darn it, Carr. Darn it, darn it, darn it. At the end of the first, too? Did they? Oh, it says end of the first, 1-0 Wild of the Stars. You're waiting for it to change? And it still says 1-0 Wilds. The Knicks are up 22-16 over the Hawks in the first. F-O-X. Fox. Nobody knows? Brunson's got 15 and Bridges has 7. The two of those guys scored the first 22 points of the Knicks. 6 for 6 from Brunson, 3 for 4 from Bridges. Combining 4 for 5 from downtown. Wow. Nuggets got the win. Yeah, it says Wild won the Stars there, Carr. It still says 1-0. Fox Sports. Now, it's from a movie. Sasquatch spotted on Route 59 in Kent, Ohio. Liar!
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Anyways. Oh, 22-19. Knicks up by 3. Hope the Knicks lose. Why are you doing that to me, Alec? Why are you doing that to me? Congratulations to the Nuggets. Who's got some action for the Hawks? Jalen Johnson's got 8. McCollum's 5. All right. Go Chevys, left turns. Boo. No left turns. No left turns. All right, and that's the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter left. Flash and fake. Plummer goes the other way up top. Hits his man to the 27. Turns the corner out to the 19. Inside the danger zone. First down for Badger. Badger and the Storm driving down the fields. Oh, baby. What do you guys know about Fox Books? Fox Bookstore. Anybody know anything about that? Fox Bookstore? I don't think anybody's going to know. You might know. You might remember it now. Lakers can lose the first game as well. Probably there, Alec. Shotgun. Swings out to the flat to Stewart. Gets a block downfield to the 15. Down the sideline out of bounds at the 17. Stewart coming through. Highway to the danger zone. Danger zone. You know it, Alec. Paper chasing without working. Get it done, Scott. Get it done. Orlando has 101 yards rushing and then 15-5 on the first downs. Taking care of business. Working overtime. Low snap, and they blow this dead. Haha! Alec knows it. You got mail. You got mail. That is the movie. Fall Star.
What have I done?
There is no Sasquatch. Just like there is no in the champagne room. FF checkers, F comeback. Something like that. All right, Plummer, what you got? What you got on 2nd and 7 at the 16? Got to get to the 9er. A touchdown and field goal on their 2 trips in the red zone today. Crossing route and hits him in the hands, but well covered. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Wiglets. Wiglets. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Storm. Good coverage. Nothing. A field goal makes it 8-8, which is still huge. But a touchdown going 20-0 is 3 touchdowns. Here we go. Plummer looking. Pressure. Gobbled up at the 28 and down he goes. Huge by Green May. Bam. Sit him down. Bigfoot just hasn't been caught yet. You can't catch what doesn't exist. It's the way of the world. All right. Man, oh man. So about a 36-yard field goal attempt. No, 45-yarder. My bad. 45-yarder. From the right hash. Bangs it through. 16-0. Bam. 2 score, 2 touchdown, 2 2-point conversion game. Bam. You got 1K over 37. That's not looking good. That doesn't look good, Scott. The Storm win looks good, not the over 37. Considering we're at 16 and you need 3 touchdowns with 3 extra points and then only gets to 37. Not pretty. Not pretty. Well, hopefully you get the money from your Storm victory. Stephen A. Smith doing a Car Shield commercial? Don't you got a lot of money anyway? I guess you're just trying to gobble up all the money you can get. The Storm, storming it up. Storming it. An hour and 20 minutes away from the Penguins and the Flyers. Tip-off, jump ball, kickoff, puck drop, first pitch. Oh, that's right, WrestleMania in an hour and 20 there, Scott. All right. All right. The Knicks only up by 1, 22-21, with 3 minutes left in the first. Brunson finally missed a couple shots, but he's got 15. Can't stay perfect in basketball, that's for sure. Ooh, they're saying there hasn't been a regular season shutout in the UFL. There was a shutout in the championship game, but season. 12:18 on the clock here in the fourth. And returning it, nope, in the end zone, kneels it down. Zero third down conversions for the Stallions. All right. I'm back in action. Hoo-ah! The weekend continues. Football continues, baby. The field goal closed the door on the Stallions. And throws it up top and oh, he fumbles the ball right to an offensive lineman and gets a loss of a yard. But the Stallions get a little bit lucky there. Stephen A. and Bayless they made a good show before they went their separate ways. It was good. But then they both got too big and had to hold their own show. But I don't know what Bayless is doing now since he split with Sharp a couple of years ago. Throws it down low, hits his man at the 44 and wrapped up. Deion Kane on the short reception there. So it'll be third down for the Stallions. La 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 la. Thank you for the sub, people. Just keep subbing. Sub it up. 195 subs away from 8,000. 8K, baby. Shotgun only rushing 4. Plenty of time. Throwing it deep and hits his man down the sideline. Boom! Wow. I think he got both feet in. Only needed one. But gets both. Justin Ross on the reception down the sideline. Beat his man by 2 steps. Little underthrown. And he gets both feet in. 1 and 2. That second foot might have been on the chalk, but you only need 1 anyway. Oh, so they converted on third down. How about that? All the way to the 25. Looking, throws it down low, bounces it to Kane. Ugly, incomplete. On the way to 8K, baby. You're just hoping for a score. No shutouts. Yeah, they might go, if they don't get a touchdown, they might go for a touchdown. on 4th down. Think they're going to be a shutout? They need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions, so they're at the 25-yard line. Ayers throwing it over the middle, cuts back to the 20, out to the 15, first down. Well done, Davis Price with the juke, and getting the extra yards to move the chains. And let's go, let's go, let's go. They're at the 15-yard line, Benjamin. Oh, they gave it to him at the 14-yard line. All right, here we go. Shotgun, delayed handoff. And Davis Price gets a yard to the 13. Now they're at the 13-yard line. Let's see. Dolphin right, 61 slice. Knicks up 28-24. 17 for Brunson. Wow, it's all Brunson. This is insane. Somebody else got to get some points for the Knicks. Can't let Brunson do everything. Throws it over the middle. Bang! Down to the 8. Gets about 5. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Stallions. That was Ross of the Justin variety on that reception. Congratulations to the Timberwolves. They got the big ugly loss. Go Nuggets, go. Third and 4 from the H. Ayers running and gets back to the line at the 8. It'll be 4th and 4. Oh no, 4th and 3 rather. 4th and 3. 4th and 3. All right, all right, all right. Oh, man. And we're approaching 8 minutes left. 4th and 3. Got to get to the 4. Yeah, the 7. Oh, might have jumped. Might have been a false start. Oh, baby. Back him up.
What have I done? What have I done?
What a pathetic low-scoring game. What up, Steve? Steve into the Pope. Welcome in. Yeah, Orlando flexing their muscles, though, with that dominant defense. Stallions can't get any points? Not yet. All right, here we go from the 12. They're 2 for 3 on 4th down conversions. Takes a snap. And throws to the end zone. He is out of bounds, incomplete. Jordan Thomas can't make the grab. I don't think 1 foot is in. Now it's way out of bounds to me. I got to see that again. Welcome in, Pope. Welcome in. They said he didn't have a foot in. Didn't look like it. He went up. Yep, he is way out of bounds. Incomplete. No touchdown. And turnover on downs. Brutal. The foot lands on the chalk. Womp, womp, womp. And Orlando keeps the Stallions at a goose egg on the scoreboard. Man, oh man. We're just about halfway through the 4th quarter, I believe. What do we have? Is that 8 minutes? Yeah, 8 minutes. 8 minutes left in regulation time. Let's see. Bam, let me shrink it just a little. Come on. Come on! Okay. And now we'll just adjust. Boop. And okay. There we go. Yeah, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Number 9 was all over him. Crushing him. Oh, you want the W for the wrong team? The Timberwolves? Yeah, they did lose. Go Nuggets, go. And the Knicks are up 30-24 after 1 over the Hawks. Brunson got 19 in the first for the Knicks. 19. Karl Anthony Towns, 0. 0 for 1. 1 rebound, 2 assists, though. OG's got 4. Bridges got 7. It was a Brunson first quarter for sure. Jalen Johnson had 8. McCollum had 5. Daniels with 4 for the Hawks. All right. Orlando with the ball at their own Chevron. 7-7-7. You know it, Carr. Appreciate you being here. One of my fabulous moderators. And hands it off through the middle. Nowhere to go. Maybe gets a yard to the 8. Maybe. Yep. Halfway through the 4th. 2-score game. Just keep running the ball. The Stallions do have all 3 timeouts, but no signs of life on their offense. That was the best opportunity on that last possession. Plenty of time for the Knicks to lose this game. Oh, yeah, it was only 1 quarter. It was all Brunson, and he's got to get a rest soon. So we'll see what the bench players do with Brunson on the sideline. Bridges going to have to step up. Hands it off, going up top is Corbin. Cuts to the inside. Gets another yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. They're showing Ayers looking at the plays from before. Plummer is 15 for 24, 158 yards and a touchdown. Trying to lead the Storm to 4-0. Plenty of time for the Knicks to run away with it against the Hawks. All right, got to get to the double deuce. Got to get to the 22. Shotgun. And nobody home, nobody open. And sacked back at the 11. Oh, baby. Green May on the sack. He is pumped up. Yeah, but with just over 6 minutes left, no reason to celebrate. You're down by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. So sack them, get pumped, but go to the sideline. You need your offense to do something now. $32 for Donovan Mitchell today. All right. And the Cavs. The Wild's up 2-1. Hey-oh. And returning a pass midfield to the 43-yard line. Great field position starting in Orlando territory. Let's see. It's 2-0 Wild over the Stars. Why? On Google it says 2-0 Minnesota. Is it different on ESPN? Let me check ESPN. It's a different score. Because it says 2-0 Minnesota. Yeah, it still says 2-0 Wild over the Stars. I don't know where you got that 1 goal there, Carr. Is losing fun? Going deep! Ayers way out of bounds. Incomplete. In the direction of Daywood Davis. Is losing fun? No. Celebrating, what was that? With Jeremy Giambi and whoever else. And then he's just like, you're out of here. Ship them out. Well, losing's fun if you're a millionaire, I guess. Some people, at least. Here we go. Sits in the pocket, throwing it down low, bounces it to his receiver. Ayers, way off the mark again. Off the mark, indeed. Who was he trying to get that to? Mickens. I was trying to get that to Mickens. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Stallions. Got to get a touchdown this drive, 3rd and 10. 180. Looking, throwing it deep to the end zone. He's got a man. Overthrows him by about 4 yards. That should have been a touchdown. Could have been a touchdown. Going deep to Justin Ross and incomplete. AJ a coach now? Yes. AJ McCarron's the head coach. He's the head coach there, Admiral. It's pretty insane for the Stallions. He's getting shut out. All right, it's 4th and 10 for the Stallions. Everything on the line with 4.5 left. 2 for 4 on 4th down. It's got to get to the 32. Throws a dart up top. Bang, bang, knocked away. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And the Storm taking on over.
The bunny back in the bunny.
It doesn't matter what quarterback the Stallions have out there. He stinks. He stinks. He stinks. They stink. They all stink. Where's Jamar Smith? Doesn't play for the Stallions anymore. I don't know where he went. I don't know where Jamar Smith is, but I bet they wish they had him. Or Alex Magoo. Don't know where that guy is either. They are not around. .63 Aggie. All right. From the 42. Here we go. Looking like a shutout. Throwing it down the sideline. Bang. Drops it in there to the 25. A little bit of hand fighting. Might have been a push-off. But the camper with the grab down the sideline. The throw is on the money by Plummer. But we got to see what that flag is. The shutout is coming there, Admiral. Illegal formation on the Stallions.
Liar!
Oh, back them up. La 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 la. Wish they had Nathan Rourke. Yeah. Nathan Rourke, Alex Magoo. What was the other guy? Jamar Smith. Yeah, any of those guys could do some damage. Corral and Ayers, not pretty. Goose egg. Dumps it off of the middle. And rolling to the 47. All right. And 3:45 and counting. Man, oh man. There we go. 16-0 Storm. Crushing them. Orlando's up. Takes a snap. Pump fake. Plummer rolling to the right. Pointing. Jumps and pumps fakes and throws it away down the sideline. 3:08 left. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Storm. La 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 la. All right, so the goose egg is looking like it's going to stay on the board. the goose egg. We're going to end the poll in a moment. We got 68 votes. Nice, nice, nice. Takes a snap. Plenty of time. Going to check it down. Nope, going downfield. Hits his man at the 40. First Steve for the Storm. Moving those chains. The Badger. We don't need no stinking Badgers. Jamar resigned after Napoli wanted player relocation. You'd set up a Jake Plummer? Jamar Smith resigned. Retired. Threw in the towel. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see. It's 3-0 Wild. Up over the Stars. I love it. I want the Stars out. Sorry, Carr. They are the Avalanche nemesis. I am not a Stars fan. All right, and the Knicks are on top of the Hawks by 6, 44-38, with 6.5 left in the second. 10 points from McCollum, 9 for Okongwu. And let's check the Knicks. Brunson still with 19. Getting a little bit of rest, I imagine. 9 for Anunoby. 4 off the bench for Clarkson. 9 by Mitchell. No, it was 9 minutes. Okay. I was at 9 points from Mitchell Robinson. That's insane. But yeah, there's 9 minutes. Whew. That I didn't believe it. I knew something was wrong. I had to double check. Mitchell Robinson, 9 points. Nope. 3 more likes to 50. Let's flip and get it. No overtime for this game. Not a chance there, Sam. Well, there's a chance, but not a good chance. Storm is the best around. Yeah. Undefeated and a shutout. They're going to go to 4-0, shutting out the Stallions. The overtime game on Thursday was fire and redemption for the Kings. I had them winning that game, and it was a lot closer than I thought. And it was in jeopardy, and I was like, let's go Kings. And they got that dub. They got that dub. Yee to the ha. 195 subs away from 8K. We'll see how the playoff basketball and hockey does for me. Hopefully get a nice little new crowd. All right, on the other side of the 2-minute warning. And hands it off through the middle. And trying to cut down low. Gets 2 yards on the run by the Corbin. And Birmingham using one of their 3 timeouts. And we're an hour away from NHL hockey. But I think it's going to start a little bit after 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Keshawn Banks, 1 sack in all 4 games this season. Look at this guy. Banks. Doing damage. Hail to the Storm. Hail and W's out there. The Wilds are 4-0 now. What is going on with Dallas? The Birmingham Stallions are going to drop to 1-3. Storm going to 4-0. Oh, baby. What a nice guy. All right, Storm have it at the 37-yard line. And hands it off and bang. Tackled ahead for a gain of a yard by Rowland on the jet sweep. Hail to the Storm. What jersey am I going to wear? I'm not going to wear my Avs jersey. I do have another hockey jersey, but it's not what you expect. I could wear that, even though it's neither the Penguins or the Flyers. I guess I got to wear that jersey. You guys are going to be like, what the heck is that? You won't even see it coming. You won't even realize. Even when you do realize what it is, you're not going to realize what it really is. Braves and the Phillies or the Rangers and Mariners coming up next. 15 minutes till first pitch. Aviators got a chance to get that 4 seed. You know it. Go football, go football, go. Hockey in an hour, Dallas. Plummer under center with a $1.52. Stallions down to 1 timeout. Hands it off up top. Corbin breaking tackles, first down. To the 25, to the 21. It's over, Rock. It is game, set, match. Down goes the Stallions. Game, set, match, victory for the Storm. Still undefeated after 4 weeks. Plummer's going to make that NFL practice squad. So you think Plummer's got a chance and Austin Reed has a chance. All right. You'll be keeping your eye on the Storm. Hands it off through the middle. Corbin for 5 to the 12. And that'll take us under a minute. Just about over. I'll get an hour break. Get my rosters together. Get ready for the third and final stream. The triple header. Take a break, stretch it out, and get ready. Come on, get ready. We should see who's out there to redirect. Let's look. Let me see. And victory formation, kneeling it down, and that will be it. And we did hit 1,000 views, so that's nice. Over 1,000 is nice. Let's see if we have a redirect to somebody before we go. Let's see who's out there. Well, let's see who's out there in Streamlands. We'll go over to the delay. So we'll send you on over to Dr. Delay covering the Pirates. Alright, so I'll send you guys over there. Go show some love of the Rhino redirect. The Rhino redirect. I'll see you over there in a minute. Thanks again, Rhino Nation. You're the best around. 2 games down, 1 to go. The Penguins and the Flyers in an hour. In an hour. Football with a